Coach, could you just talk a bit about the game, and do you like the way your team is heading into this break?
I thought we played a great first half defensively. I thought Wayne did a lot of really good things on the backboard as well as offensively, getting much more comfortable. And, I thought all the guys were really good. I thought Peyton made some silly mistakes for a senior point guard, but that was okay because, I think Kevin Ware really played well. I think the front court Montrez played well. So it was a good victory for us. They're a banged-up team. We knew that, so we wanted to get after them hard at the defensive end.
You mentioned yesterday that Wayne is becoming more aggressive. He seemed like he took another step in that direction tonight.
He's coming. He's getting better and better. I think that fans and you alike just don't realize what double shoulder surgery is all about. I think that everybody, fortunately, because I've been in this business so long, I know what one injury could be, and when you have two injuries, it just takes time, patience. Even close friends and family members of his didn't understand it, but they do now. You got to do it the right way, or a person will lose his confidence.
Montrez, you're playing him a lot at center. I mean, at this point, do you feel totally confident moving forward if you need him to play?
He's a very good basketball player, tries hard, doesn't know how to play post defense, and that's his weakness. But he's very talented, very skilled at certain things. He's got to learn how to pass. He's got to learn how to play post defense. But he's a freshman. He's learning it, and there's no better place to learn it than on the court doing it, because practice is one thing, playing in a game is another thing.
Were you pleased with the full court pressure of that?
It was great. I thought it was great, in the first half especially. I thought Kevin Ware did a lot of really, really good things. I think Russ learned a valuable lesson tonight, too. I tried to tell him that the other coaches has won 4 championships, so on the board, he's going to do everything possible to stop Russ Smith. So if you're a veteran in the NBA, the first thing you're going to do is try to get everybody else the ball, get all that scouting off your back, so then you can come alive the rest of the game. But as we say in coaching, sometimes it goes in one ear and out the other ear. And it's somewhere right now in Queens for us. So you pick it up.
Do you feel good about this team going into the Kentucky game, Rick, or how do you feel about it?
I feel very good. I think we have a lot of upside, a lot of improvements to make. Great group of guys. They play really, really hard for me, and they pay attention. They deserve a good break right now. We will practice tomorrow. And it was funny because they're at training meal, and Luke and Peyton, the basketball junkies, they're watching with someone else, and Stephen Van Treese, and they're watching Ohio State, Kansas. I said, guys, Kentucky's on. And they said, that's a bad game. We want to watch a good game. So, that's the mindset. They know they're going to get ready for Kentucky at the right time, and they were focused in on Western Kentucky.
Can you comment a little bit on Kentucky, what you've seen of them so far?
I have. I know it just from somebody. The only thing I know about them, somebody came to me and said they got 3 players projected in the top 10. I said, this is not professional basketball. This is college basketball. I said, we're not worried about how they play for the Wizards. We're worried about how they play against Louisville. And he said, no, I was just pointing it out that they got. I said, look, that's not going to. That's irrelevant in terms of styles for Louisville, and that's the only thing I've heard about them. I've not seen them play except one game I saw them play for like 10 minutes. That's it. But we'll study them now. We got a 2-day break, and we want to concentrate on a more special person's birthday right now.
You're giving the team off a couple days or whatever. What about yourself? What are you going to?
Well, I'm going to get ready for Kentucky. I'm going to have Christmas with my grandchildren, and I'm going to celebrate a person's birthday a lot more important than all of you guys, and a lot more important than me.
Are you? How pleased are you that this team? It doesn't seem like they let up. Like you got a big lead early on, and there wasn't. I don't think they ever got it closer than 12.
I think that comes from a good bench. I think when you have a good bench and you put Kevin in for us and you don't lose a whole lot, I think that really helps. But if you have tired players and they're giving you everything they can, the other team will get momentum. But we didn't have tired players.
Any new news on Gorgie?
Nope. Next Wednesday he'll get x-rayed. I'd say it's 50-50. But I'm totally guessing because they'll x-ray it. If they don't see that line, they're going to do something now rather than x-ray. I guess it's a circular thing that looks at all angles. So, if it's healed, it's healed. If it's not, it's not. So we'll just go with what we have. And, we know that Nerlens Noel is a heck of a shot blocker and a heck of a basketball player. But, our guys will be up for the challenge. I've got a lot of confidence in this team.
You went with Steven tonight, too.
Just the first few minutes. I don't want Montrez getting 2 fouls because then I don't have a substitute power forward as well. Just Steven knows what we're doing. He's a veteran. just get the banging out of the way. Sometimes referees have a tendency to call a lot of things early to set the precedent.
Anything else?
What are some of the things you know that you, when you're facing a John Calipari coach team, what are some of the things you know you're going to face?
I think they're going to. Look, every coach has a certain thing they do well. I think what he does well is he gets young players to mature and play at a high level. Very few guys can do that in this business. They get frustrated by young players and their mistakes. But he's been, from what I understand, going long hours 3 times a day and trying to get this group ready. And I know he can do it, because he's done it before.
Okay, guys, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.